talking about the future of energy. Nowadays, we have come a long way with the research regarding sustainable energy. Today, we have various ways of making things, like solar cells, windmills, electricity dams, hydropower, and so on. But how can we manage those sources of renewable energy sustainably to improve energy efficiency and provide energy to the coming generations? Air pollution, haze, wildfires. The same visible problems occur in the northern region of Thailand year after year. Clouds of smoke typically coat the sky during the dry month from February to April and are said to originate largely from forest fires and agricultural activities. In Chiang Rai, many farmers commonly grow corn, a cash crop which is planted year-round and is particularly widely used for animal feed.
There are two corn growing seasons, which occur during the rainy and winter seasons. The winter corn is planted from November to April. The rainy season corn is planted in March and April onwards. In this area, they have already begun harvesting the crops. This is what we have after planting corn. The grain is sold, and these are the leftovers.
Villagers dry out and burn corncob waste. This then causes the haze pollution problem in this period of each year. The major impact of haze and forest fires involves high levels of particulate matter in the air, which is above the average of 120 micrograms per cubic meter and has a harmful effect on human health. Unhealthy people are more likely to get sick easily. Secondly, it also impacts tourism. When travelers hear about the haze pollution problem in Chiang Rai and other northern provinces, they don't go to visit the cities.
Corncobs and organic materials from agricultural waste pile up mountain high along the roadside. This seems to be a normal display as local people see it so often.
People come and take them for free. These things come from the corn that we planted. The grain is sold and the rest is the residue. Some take them to make fertilizer. The ones down at the bottom are moist and wet, so they will use these for biofertilizer. By applying it to defunct corn fields, we use the compost instead of organic fertilizer to improve the damaged soil surface conditions. And then we take the ones on the top, which are dried and unwanted, to the power plant.
In Wiang Kaen district of Chiang Rai, these unwanted materials are no longer the leftovers.
In Wiang Kaen, there is quite a lot of agricultural residue, such as corn cobs, cassava, and rice straw. This suits the concept of our company, in which we want to produce clean energy or green power. Renewable energy that is naturally replenished at all times. Here, gasification happens when we feed corn cobs into the gasifier, burning the residue to generate power.
At Ban Jampong's power plant, the unwanted and unsellable corncobs have become valuable once again. The local power plant buys unused corncobs from farmers for about 500 baht per ton to make biofuel to generate electricity.
Today I sold 76 sacks of corncob to the power plant. During this time, I bring them here every day. Yesterday I sold 70 sacks, and tomorrow I will bring more to sell. If each day I only take one stock with me, it won't be worth the cost of the gasoline, since one sack of corncob is worth just 5 baht.
The biomass power plant of Supreme Renewable Energy operates 8 hours each day. The company produces about 150 kilowatts of electricity and sells 130 kilowatts back to the grid. Although it is just a small plant, it can help reduce several tons of agricultural residues per year.
The method is quite simple. After preparing feedstock, we feed dry corn cob into the gasifier, which converts them into gas with heat. This is called synthesis gas or syngas, which contains compositions such as carbon monoxide, hydrogen, and methane, which easily catch fire. The gas comes out quite hot at about 400 degrees Celsius and then goes further through a scrubber, which reduces the gas temperature with water to about 45 degrees Celsius. It then flows through the cleaning system and the heat exchanger that separates tar, a dark oily liquid, from the gas. Syngas contains significant amounts of tar. We have to remove it as much as possible because the engine can be damaged and will break down if tar gets into it. We have our own cleaning system using a wood chip filter. Wood chip has quite a high price, but we don't have to buy it anywhere else since this agricultural waste can be found around here. The gas that can be ignited goes into the engine that powers the generator or dynamo to produce electricity, which is then sold to the Provincial Electricity Authority. This is the overall concept of Ban Jampong's power plant.
This is a small biomass power plant company, the first and only one located in the area of my accountability, which is Chiang Rai and Wiang Kaen. In this area, there's only one plant that has been established for years. Supreme Renewable Energy's small biomass power plant uses feedstock as fuel. This includes weeds and agricultural waste, such as corn cobs and wood residue. The Provincial Electricity Authority, in accordance with the deal, will buy back the electricity produced by the company.
We are a very small power plant known as VSPP. We are like a small stream of water which connects to a big river, the grid. But we are proud that we are part of the energy and nature conservation movement. What we do adds value to agricultural waste products. The used materials become valuable again. This also involves byproducts that we give back to society. What we have here is a byproduct, which is charcoal. This charcoal is derived from the biomass gasification process, and other byproduct liquids include wood vinegar. The char here we can transform into a briquette, while the water byproduct can be used at home to repair soil conditions that turn acidic or alkaline and make it friable. Even though it takes a long time to improve the soil, using this is more sustainable than using chemicals or fertilizer.
There is the tendency that electricity supply generated by large-scale power sources, such as a reservoir and the power plants of electricity generating authority, is not enough to meet growing demand. Building more large-scale power stations will cause many problems, so the government encourages and supports the production of renewable energy, whether it be biomass power plant, solar rooftop, or solar farm.
Renewable energy is energy that is not permanently depleted from the world. It can be replenished continuously, as with agricultural products, for instance. Let me give you an easy example. Thai people cannot quit eating rice for sure. When eating rice, there must have been a rice stalk. There must be rice straw. When growing corn, there must be corn stalk. There must be corncob. These are all sources of renewable energy. As long as Thai people don't quit consuming rice and still engage in agriculture, I think the renewable energy supply will last forever and be sustained.